Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Destra Reborn. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Last year, I saw so many Black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale. Always, because they weren't buying any. Just the other day, a big account that I follow for Black creatives did like this cute Cupid thing where they were like, hey, send us a profile about yourself and we would love to post it and like play matchmaker. Sounds like a cute idea, right? Not one single man sent their profile in. Damn. And mind you, this is an account that has well over 100,000 followers. It's just time to stop. It's time to stop. They have made it very loud and clear that they do not want to try. They don't want to approach. No matter how you curate different activities to get them interested, they're not. And I'm not saying that.
Can you just ask men out? That might be better than curating all these events, because these events are made for women. It's not men-centric at all.
Men who seriously want to date don't exist, but I think on a large scale in major cities, the dating events, you know, all these creative ways that we're trying to get them interested, they're not there.
They're creative for women. Men don't see them as creative. They're just events to spend money on.
I think that these men are tapped into social media. I really don't. I think that they are locked in on their hobbies and in communities that matter to them.
Damn right.
Now, if you listen closely, the woman in this video will make a lot of false assumptions, and they will also play victim, well, as usual. But what I take offense to is the idea that men are on some type of boycott, like some college kids on an Occupy Wall Street protest. They frame it as though they're the only supermarket in the neighborhood, and men are just avoiding them for attention, and that they will eventually have to come back because they have no other choice. They speak as though they have a monopoly on their men. This is no protest. The truth is, a lot of men are no longer at the negotiation table. Some men have chosen solitude, some men have chosen to date other races, and some men, well, have decided to passport up. These modern women are just being recycled, used for a quick release and returned back to the streets for redistribution. This is a male generation of indifference. Men that have an aloof reaction to the concept of marriage and joint accounts. These men question if the modern woman is friend or foe. Look, the harsh truth is, a lot of these modern women will be the first one to call 911 on you, or militarize the judges of family court against you when necessary. As these women beg for free passage into the glorious walls of Valhalla, I warn you to be wary. Set up an architecture, a system of checks and balances, so this treachery can never be permitted again.
That's exactly what it looks like. And ladies, just look at what the men are saying in the comments. They are sick of this shit. And you can say you don't care about what men think all you want, but if that's who you're going for, sad to say, you need to start listening.
Correct.
Now, according to my vocal spectrum analyzer, I still detect way too much low end or bass in their voice to satisfy me. Also, I kind of notice that they're standing upright, which is not necessarily traditional in a full surrender. Well, at least the ones that I'm used to. Yes, I'd feel more comfortable with a knee on the ground and their foreheads next to our Cobra Hermes belt. But you tell me if your grace acts too much of these maids of treason.
I need me one of those belts.
At least a thorough cleaning of the raw jewels, so to speak.
I can admit that some Black women have to do a little better. Some Black women are very combative, and some of us could be very masculine in our energy. I would say that the masculinity sometimes just comes from us feeling like we have to step up to the plate and handle things as a man would, because the man isn't.
There you go again.
I can't help it. There you go again.
It's not that a man wouldn't do it. It's because you don't listen to men. As a matter of fact, let us not forget, you chose to be independent.
I don't need no man.
I mean, you did choose to have children out of wedlock. You did choose to slip and slide in the streets of Drake and Future. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. You also chose to sell your body for cash. I mean, this reality you speak of is a result of your own actions. So cheers, my sister. Well done. But please don't blame your bad choices on men.
Yep, it's always men's fault. It's our fault for not having the choices. Now it's our fault for having too much choice.
So I would say that is a reason for that. So there is trauma here. We don't wanna dwell in that masculinity. We're women. We want to be feminine. We want to feel safe. We want to feel loved and cared about. And we want to give love and care as well. But it's like a defense mechanism sometimes that just comes on automatically. It's not something that, Black women can control sometimes. And
it's called emotional intelligence, like women love to say they have. That's all you need.
And all women go through that. I would really hope that eventually we can learn to love each other again.
A few moments later.
If you're not gonna do what I say, I don't want to date you. There, I said it. There, I said it. Unfortunately, I do like men that want me to boss them around. I do. You the head of the household, but I'm the boss. You clock into the house, which is mine. Like, what do you mean?
What?
I'm very naturally uncontrollable. I will all.
Some of the things that Black women say, I've never heard from any other race of group of women. It's just like the masculinity that Black women exude is beyond me sometimes.
Always do whatever. I will always do whatever I want to do.
Y'all in my comments like, oh, you're a misandrist. Yeah. That's not a gotcha. I am.
Like, you better clock that.
I had like 8 abortions in total.
Look, I don't know about you, but this apology doesn't seem too sincere. And personally speaking, I don't think men need to change course. Men are making all the right strategic moves at this present time. For example, number 1, holding men accountable. Calling out your brother for being a simpy G.I. Joe. Chastising him anytime he strays from the path of integrity. Number 2, bringing...
I'm telling you guys, my friend know me as a don't be a baby back bitch. I say that so often to my friends every time they complain about stuff. It's pretty funny.
back shame. Calling out modern women for 304 activities, unfeminine behavior, fatherless children, and RuPaul.
Hold them accountable, guys.
No, guys. Nah. Valentine's Day is cancelled. How can my bottom lip be coming off while me and my Valentine's are kissing?
What is going on?
I am so embarrassed.
Brother, what is that?
Also, most importantly, ostracization of rogue Jezebels into the realm of purgatory. Number 3, exercising all of your options.
Damn right.
In other words, following the doctrine of free tenderloin distribution. In the words of the poet, Beanie Siegel, modern women will only have 2 choices. Either get down or lay down.
So there are still men out there for you ladies to get. There's still some nice eligible Black men. But they have, it seems, given up on women after the Me Too movement, the feminist movement. I guess accusing men of all kind of things such as the R word, trying to use men for their money and for lunches instead of genuinely liking men. Trying to obtain a high quality man or a provider type man without, I guess, giving back and doing things to be able to get that type of man.
Correct.
So the men have just said that they're there, but they're tired and they're focusing on themselves. They're going to the gym, they're working, they're saving up their money for themselves, and they're
enjoy
not
my money.
Going to be conned into dates and lunches and things like that for you all if it's not appreciated. They also mentioned the fakeness that a lot of women have in this day and age. I guess the getting the bodies done, fake nails, fake eyelashes, weaves, like weaves that resemble white women's hair and it's not natural to you. I guess they want a natural Black woman, so they claim. Sure, okay, I mean, that's fine. So women, what do you feel about this? There are men out there, but they are in hiding right now. They're hiding from you guys. They're deprioritizing women. How are you guys feeling about this? Are you willing to change? They're scared, basically. Are you willing to
How did that all become we're scared?
change your ways? Are you willing
The
to
hell?
take off the eyelashes, wear your natural hair out, embrace yourself, love yourself, be more empathetic to men, not just use men for dates and trying to get free?
I mean, human behavior? Like, are we? Is any of this like weird to be saying to treat people this way? Not just the opposite sex, just normal people.
Lunches actually help out in terms of like cooking more, cleaning more, being more feminine, not being too masculine, calming it down, not being so combative, not being so argumentative, more submission. How do y'all ladies feel about this? These are the men's requests in order to get our black men back. That's what they're looking for. How do y'all feel about this?
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yes,
Wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast.
Ah, black women. You ruined it for yourselves, you know? The DJ Khaled meme really comes to mind. Congratulations. You played yourselves. You guys said you didn't need the men. Black men have kind of pretty much checked out of dating black women majority. And you became so masculine and so unappealing to most men, you became the bottom of the totem pole of attractiveness for men. You guys can do better. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And